Now, when we spoke last time, you told me that you were still in KK. You were still in KKR at that time,
Yes.
and you told me that Shah Rukh Khan is giving you very good tips on how
Yes.
to keep your wife happy.
Yeah. The
Now, all
only
the more
important thing
important.
is, the one point he mentioned specifically is
Yeah.
never say you are tired of doing anything when your wife says something. So,
Shah Rukh said that to you?
yes, that's what he said to me.
So here's a
That
talking point
you
next
never
time
say
we
you're
meet.
tired. So
Yeah.
if she wants to go to shopping, if she wants to go out, or if she tells you to talk to her, or having a conversation or watch a movie, you never say you're too tired today, you had a long day, you want to sleep, or you want to take some rest. You don't say that to your wife. That's the only way you can keep your wife and your family happy.
Any talk of cricket, we in India love the IPL. And you've come and played the IPL for a while. There's one memory I want to jog your mind to, and that came in a KKR shirt. It's interesting you played SRH 2 years, but you ask people, Shakib, and they say KKR. That association is still there. 2012 final?
2012 final during the break. So Joyda, I think you know him personally.
Yeah.
So Joyda was the manager, and I think he was sitting on his chair, a bit disappointed because they scored 189 or 190 odd runs, and we had to chase in Chennai. It's difficult, home of Chennai. So I went to him and I told him, look, we're going to win this match, and I'll be there at the wicket when we'll be winning. And that exactly happened. I don't know what went on to my mind, and I said that thing to him, and that's exactly happened. I think he wrote one of his blog that I told him that before we batted. Yeah. So that was the thing I cherish most.
Now it's 19 of 7 or 16 of 7 balls, something like that. And then you got that Hilton House full toss above waist height. And then that little scoop for 4, that ended the match really, didn't it?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? I mean, 16 from 7 is not easy in the pressure of a run chase.
No, but when I went on to batting, to be honest, the word I said to Joyda, that was just going on to my mind. Look, this is the situation. I told him, and this is exactly that's happening. And now I have the responsibility to finish it. Obviously, Manoj played a vital role hitting those 2 boundaries at the end. Bisla played a gem of innings with Jack's 50. They put us in a situation that we can win the match. And we too finishing the game was the incredible things. And when we won, the celebration we had was like incredible.
Go on, tell us a little more.
So the party went on for 2 days. We went to the street of Kolkata. 70,000 people were there at the ground. Both sides of the roads, people were celebrating, and we were in a open top van or truck sort of thing. Shah Rukh was there with us, Juhi was there with us, and all of them went crazy. Even Mamata Banerjee was there, with us for the celebration. Whole actor and actresses from Kolkata was there. So the whole Kolkata, we bring them together, when we won that trophy first time. So that's a big for, I think, Kolkata.
Gautam is a fiery personality as well, isn't he? You enjoyed playing with him? Gautam can get quite fiery as well?
No, he's quite fiery, but while he's playing on the field, and I think it's a good character to have, someone like Virat Kohli. When he's at the field, he's a different person to when he's off the field. So Gautam is similar to me, something like that. So when I talk to him, not on the field, we have a light conversation. He's the most, bubbly person, talks a lot, makes fun of things. But when he's on the ground, he's like always charged up, wants to take things, takes the, attacking decision, and always attacking option he took during his captaincy, what I saw. So that one aggressiveness I liked about him is most.
What I remember about that 2012 final, and I remember that in 2015 afterwards, when there was all this anger in Bangladesh about the Rohit Sharma full toss, that in the waist high full toss. And I said, hang on, Shakib playing for KKR benefited from a waist high full toss too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, when it's for the supporters, for the crowds, when it's for you, it's in your way, then it's good. If it's not in your way, so those are this 50-50 decision. It can go either way, and we play cricket. You understand cricket, so we understand the situation. And for an umpire, how hard the decision to make. But for the crowd, if I'm supporting Argentina or Barcelona, I'll always say this is an offside, this was an offside, and this wasn't the offside, this was a score. So things like that happen. So when I watch football and I can relate to the crowds, to myself, what is their expectation and what they want. So anything, and if it is not going their way 100%, they'll say it's wrong. So that's nature.
You're also Argentina fan?
Yes.
Then I'm going to go away slightly from the topic for a little minute. Messi or Maradona?
Messi, because I grew up watching him. I never saw Maradona in real time. Of course, I can see him in some platforms, what he did great things for Argentina, but Messi can play every day with same intensity. I don't think Maradona would have done that. So that's why Messi is my favorite.
There's a headline already coming. Shakib says Messi better than Maradona. Playing these big tours obviously helps development. To people like you who've played in the IPL, you talked about playing with so many of the big players and whatever. When you go back to Bangladesh from the IPL, do you find a lot of players asking you, how is it like in the IPL? What do you learn from there? Do you find you're taking your learnings from playing alongside the biggest players in the world and sharing your experiences with the younger players who haven't been here?
Yes, they do ask, not only IPL, also the CPL, the Big Bash I played, these are the tournaments, most of the known faces playing. So the player playing IPL, also playing in Big Bash and also playing in CPL. So we tend to share the dressing room with most of the known players. So they obviously ask, because the Indian players and mostly the Australian players and English players, they don't get to see in our BPL. Now it is starting to change, and last I think 1 or 2 years, a lot of Australian and English player went on and to play BPL. So they tend to get share the dressing room with some of the great players, and they can get the ideas. So those are the guys that they never shared the dressing room, and they never known how they are. They talk about those guys, and I think it's a very helpful information that I can provide them, and that completely change their mindset. Sometimes make them relax, make them work hard, and strive for more to get the success.
It's incredible how the world has changed. When you started out, you could not have talked to an analyst in Hyderabad, or talked to a South African player, or talked to an Australian coach. It's amazing how the world has changed, isn't it? Since you started, it's just a big village. The world, everyone knows everybody else.
Yes, I think it changed completely. With this franchisee cricket, it's a new dimension of the game, and now everyone in and out of every other player you've played with or against, because you've been facing them so many times. You know what they're thinking of, what they're doing of, and what their mentality of. So when you're playing this franchisee tournament, IPL, CPL, BPL, all these tournaments, you tend to meet a lot of good players, and you can take a lot of positive from them if you talk to them. And it's incredible how many things you can learn during this franchisee tournament, and that you can replicate to your international game and perform for your country.
Toughest thing in the world is to pick your favorite IPL 11. And I know that you've been sitting down and pouring your head through saying, take this guy, drop this guy. You come up with your IPL 11.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest thing I think I have done in last 2-3 months to pick my IPL side, which I have played with against. So I picked my team and I wrote it down so that I don't forget. Missed out few great players that I have played with, but obviously I had to pick 11, so I picked my 11. So my 11 would be Warner and Robin Uthappa to open, Gautam captain batting at number 3, Manish Pandey batting at number 4. As you guys said, I have to put myself in the team, so I put myself in the at 5. Yusuf Pathan and Russell 6 and 7. That can depends on the situation. Sunil Narayan number 8. Obviously, he won KKR two IPL trophies. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, I think one of the great bowler that India have, and Balaji and Umesh are my 2 other fast bowlers. So I got 3 seamers with Russell, 4, and 2 spinners, Sunil and myself. And I think I got 4 or 7 batsmen with Sunil at number 8.
Now, except for Warner and Bhuvaneshwar, this whole team can turn up in purple and gold, right?
Yeah, I think that's because I spent 6 years with KKR and 2 years with Hyderabad. Really unfortunate to miss Rashid Khan because he'd have been in anyone's team. But winning to IPL for KKR, Sunil was my obvious choice. But I could pick few other Hyderabad players, but obviously Manish, myself, and Yusuf both played for Hyderabad, so that's 5 versus 6. You can say like that. That's reasonable.
I'm glad you mentioned right at the start that this is a team of players you have played with. Otherwise, everybody would have been saying, where is Virat Kohli? Where is AB de Villiers? Where is Jasprit Bumrah? Where is Rohit Sharma? So let's clarify. This is the IPL team that Shakib played with.
Yeah, unfortunate to miss out on Jack Cullis, Brendan McCullum, and Brett Lee, 3 great player of the game. I had to leave them out, and Surya Kumar Yadav, Manoj Tiwari, who is a very good friend of mine. But I had to pick my 11 for this time.
Right, Shakib, thank you very much. Now, what does the future hold for Shakib? You started so early, and therefore, in spite of all these 13 years of experience, still quite young. I mean, you're a father of 2, but you're still quite young.
I'm 33 now, and I have 2 daughters to care of. So I think I have still few more years left, and this 1 year will give me a lot of hope that I can play for a longer period of time. Because at one stage I was thinking of maybe with the family and all, maybe quit cricket within next couple of years. But with this 1 year of ban, and the World Cup I had, I think of myself I can go, I think, longer. So it can go another 3 to 5 years at least. That's what I am thinking. But it all depends on performance and fitness. So fitness and performance are the key 2 things. But as long as I'm enjoying the game, I'll play. But if I feel I'm not enjoying the game, that is the day I think I'll say, okay, that's enough.
It'll be a sad day for Bangladesh, but you've been fantastic for Bangladesh. We've enjoyed watching you play as well. I wish you many happy nights now that you got a baby at home. Hopefully you will sleep well. But it's good to see all you guys. I mean, look at Rohit Sharma on Instagram. He's putting pictures of his daughter.
Yeah, because I think missed that life so much. Now we can, I think, enjoy so much more with our kids and our family. That's beyond our imagination. That these are the happiness that we missed for last 3-4 years. So that's the expression you can get from Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter.
Thank you, Shakib. I'll tell you what I enjoyed most about this conversation. We've talked about cricket many times in the past, but the honesty with which you approached the tough situation in your life, and you're happy to talk openly about it, I think that was wonderful. Thank you very much. Wish you lots more success in life, and let's catch up on cricket capitals of the world.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and you have a safe and healthy journey, because the situation is not that great, and I hope that everyone remains safe and healthy during this pandemic situation, and we get over this and we can come back to our normal life, and we can all enjoy together.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.